Have you ever found yourself in a conversation that becomes difficult or uncomfortable? Perhaps it's a conflict with a coworker, a disagreement with a friend, or a tough conversation with a family member. Whatever the situation is, navigating through difficult conversation can be challenging, but it's an essential skill for effective communication and maintaining positive relationships. It's essential to navigate from difficult conversation because it can have a significant consequences on your relationship and personal and professional growth. Avoiding difficult conversation can create a lot of misunderstanding, resentment, and missed opportunities for growth. On the other hand, handling these conversations with empathy and tact can improve your relationship, increase opportunities, and ultimately all of this results in positive outcomes. Now let's discuss some strategies on how to navigate from difficult conversations. Start with empathy. The first strategy for navigating difficult conversation is to start with empathy. Empathy involves understanding the situation of the person you are talking to. It involves putting yourself into their shoes and understand their perspective. By starting with empathy, you can build trust and you can also create a safe space to get the conversation going. For example, if you need to have a difficult conversation with a coworker who has been constantly underperforming, then first try to emphasize with him. Perhaps they are dealing with a personal issue that hinders their work. Whatever the case may be, try to start with empathy to create a safe space for the other person. Be clear and concise. The second strategy for navigating through difficult conversation is to be clear and concise. It's very important to put your message in a clear and concise manner to avoid any kind of misunderstanding or confusion. When discussing a sensitive or challenging topic, it's especially important to be clear and transparent. For example, if you need to confront a friend about their behavior, then try to be clear and concise about your concern. Use specific answer and avoid generalization so that the other person gets your point very clearly. Listen actively. The third strategy for navigating difficult conversation is active listening. Active listening involves paying attention to what the other person is saying, asking clarifying questions, and reflecting back on what you have heard to ensure that you have understood the message clearly. By active listening, you can demonstrate that you have been listening to them very carefully and you respect the other person's perspective and time. For example, if you are having a conversation with a family member about a sensitive topic, try to listen them actively. Ask clarifying questions and reflect back on what you have heard to ensure that you have understood everything correctly and the message is clear. Stay calm and professional. The fourth strategy for navigating difficult conversation is to be calm and professional. It's natural to be emotional and defensive while having a difficult conversation, but it's very important to stay calm and defensive to avoid escalating the situation. For example, if you are having a conversation with a colleague about a disagreement, then try not to get defensive or emotional. Instead, try to find a solution that works both for you. So there you have it. By using these strategies, you can navigate through difficult conversation with care and respect and ultimately improve your relationships. But wait, does using proper networking etiquettes can help you navigate from difficult conversation? We will find that out in the next video. Till then, write down your thoughts in the comment section below and make sure to subscribe our channel. My name is Priyanshu and I will see you in the next video. Take care.